we go. 2018 Harley-Davidson Softail Low Rider. Had this for a couple weeks on loan from Harley-Davidson. Wonderful to ride. Enjoyed every second of it. It goes back today, so that's where I'm headed. '18 Harley-Davidson Softail Low Rider. Had this thing on loan for a couple weeks from Harley-Davidson. It's actually going back today. That's where I'm headed. Taking it back. You're gonna miss it. This thing has been a joy to ride. Lots of fun. Really enjoyed it. So this is the first year of the Milwaukee 8 engine in the Softail platform. Softail was redesigned for this model year. Shed some weight, gained some rigidity. It's been a long time since I drove a big twin, so I don't have direct experience, direct recent experience to compare it to. But this is the 107 cubic inch Milwaukee 8, and really makes a lot of torque. Feels very good in this 630 pound motorcycle. I guess this is the morning. I got all the traffic lights. So 630 pounds is what this thing weighs. Got a single front disc brake, a single rear disc brake. Feels like the brakes have been beat up a little bit. Probably from some instrumented testing of this particular motorcycle. The rear brakes squeak, and the front brakes will hum and vibrate at moderate to hard stops. So I think they've been overheated probably a bit. Overheated a little bit by journalists testing this thing. Just a ton of power everywhere. Lots of torque. Lots of torque. So this is all stock, of course. There are cam and cylinder head upgrades available from Screaming Eagle. Stock exhaust. A lot of people have been commenting how quiet this motorcycle is. And it is. I don't mind it though. I kind of like the way it sounds. And then the thing that impressed me the most is how stable and smooth this thing is, both in power delivery and in the controls. The clutch is smooth to engage, and it's very stable even at low speeds. You don't get that wobble. It doesn't feel top heavy like it wants to tip over. Very stable. Just a pleasure to ride. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. gonna miss it having to give it back today. Got a 180mm wide rear tire, so it looks kind of, you know, walked out in the back. Very aggressive looking wheel and tire package too. I think it's 110/90/19 in the front. I like the style of the wheels too, they look really good. There's Michelin tires. The ride's comfortable, the seat's very comfortable, the saddle is very comfortable, especially in long rides too. I've been on this thing probably 3 hours at a time for at least 2 days worth of riding, just around the area. But Avalon, the street I'm looking for. So I've been on it for, I guess the longest ride was 3 hours, maybe 4, I don't know. The better part of a day, 3 hours solid, and then stop a couple times for food, gasoline, and then heading home. So, you know, I've spent entire days riding this thing, and the seat's extremely comfortable. It doesn't look like much. Doesn't look like it's got huge padding or anything, but very comfortable. I like the seating position, very natural feeling. The other thing that's interesting and nice too is that you don't get, I haven't experienced like a lot of wind blast at freeway speeds. Right now I'm going 60 miles an hour. It feels very comfortable. I've been on other motorcycles at this speed and it feels like you're a parachute hanging off the back of the handlebars. You're about to, you sit up too straight and you're going to go flying off the back of the thing. But I don't get that sensation from this. I headed up to 75, 80 in the freeway at various times. It feels very solid, sturdy, planted. The only thing I would do to this, well, if this particular model were my motorcycle, I'd change the front brakes. A new set of pads, I think, would solve the problem up front. The only thing I would do is add a set of saddlebags and maybe heated grips to go with my heated jacket, and you take this thing all over the place. Sitting here at this light, I could have split this lane, but that is one thing, it does feel kind of wide. Here in California, we're allowed to drive in between the lanes, which I've been a little reluctant to do because it does feel a little bit wide. Wider than what would comfortably fit cutting through traffic, stopped at a traffic light. So I'm almost there. I'm almost at the drop-off point. I'm really gonna miss this motorcycle. Really enjoyed riding it, a lot of fun. Cost mid 14,000. Really love the engine. 6-speed transmission's geared nicely. Long legs on the freeway. Good power around town. The suspension feels good. I didn't change the preload and the rear shock absorber at all. The rear shock is just below the seat. I weigh about 140 pounds. And it's not too stiff. It feels good. It's a very comfortable motorcycle. So that's about it.